All right, it's Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here with Stephen Mckenna. How's it going?
Keeping good, training hard, here in the top rank gym.
Yeah. You and your brother came to Vegas to get some good work. How's that experience been like so far?
Yeah, it's been a great experience here the last 4 weeks. Been in all the gyms, sparring with the best. Sparring anyone we can get our hands on. This is the place we want to be, and we know what level we're at. So, getting great sparring in with the best, Terence, Crawford. Getting everything we can get.
Yeah, you just got done sparring Troy Isley. A lot of good work and things like that. With that all being said, what was the experience like working with Terence Crawford?
Crawford's special fighter. I know to share the ring with him is an unbelievable experience. I've sparred a lot of good fighters over the years. I'm very experienced, and Crawford's definitely stand out the best. I've sparred with Lomachenko before as well. When I was an amateur, it was like the sparring was like a chess match with him, and Crawford, he's the next level. He's the best.
Wait, so you said you sparred Lomachenko and Terence, but Terence is just next level beyond Lomachenko in your personal opinion?
In my opinion, yes.
Wow.
I didn't think anyone could top Lomachenko at the time, but now I can see why Crawford's up there, and arguably the number one pound for pound.
Yeah. What was I won't go into details, right? Sparring, but just the overall, I guess, perspective going in. Did he do anything that surprised you, right? Or was he exactly who you thought? Strong, talented, high IQ. He moved up in weight. Did it feel like that he was the best guy that you've ever sparred?
Like, I've had a lot of experience. I've competed worldwide over the amateurs. I've been in with every style possible. So I knew, watching Crawford, I've watched a lot of his fights. I've studied a lot of them, and I knew what to expect with him. But all around, he's a perfect fighter. His timing's good. His power, everything is really good. Me and my brother both sparred him. So with my style, more of a aggressive style, we give Crawford good work, mix it in the inside, a very aggressive style of fighting I have, and my brother Aaron, he's more technical, so he got two different variations of sparring with me and my brother Aaron, and he loved the work. He said we're really good and we're going to be future world champions, and they actually wanted us to come down to Colorado with them, for their training camp, but unfortunately we have fights coming up, and Aaron's fighting in Japan next month. It just didn't work, but to be recognised by the team and wanting to work with us, it's good.
That's huge. You got pound for pound, and then Bomac recently won the BWA Trainer of the Year, so it doesn't get any more flattering than that they said, hey, come back down, get some of this good work and things like that. With Terence, the idea is to move up, capture this 4th title against Madrimov, right? Do you see Madrimov? I know you didn't spar Madrimov, but you sparred Lomachenko, which, there's probably some similarities in, the styles from a lot of amateur fights and going pro. Do you see Madrimov potentially making it competitive, or you see Terence just running through him and stopping him?
The first couple of rounds will be cagey. I think, Madrimov, Olympic champion, I think. Very experienced amateur, but I think, 6th to the 8th round, Crawford will knock him out. I think the experience that Crawford has, the power, he punches very hard, for a guy, even he's moving up, so he'll be even stronger at the weight. He's extremely fit. He does 4-minute rounds in the gym, and that's what separates him, from a lot of these fighters. His fitness is unbelievable. He's 9-10 weeks out from his fight, and he's doing 8 to 10 rounds. So that shows where he's at in his career at the moment. At 36 years of age, you can imagine the amount of hard work he's put in over the years. But I think Crawford will break Madrimov down over the rounds.
Is his power that deceptive, I guess? Because what I mean deceptive is that when people see, someone his height and things like that moving up, do you imagine the power is going to be like coming from someone that size? You know, because you're how tall are you?
I'm 6'1.5".
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, you know, Crawford, he's, you know, a power, like, you can't switch off against Crawford. You know, if you switch off against Crawford, you know, it's lights out. You know, he's that sort of power to end. You can see in his fights, he ends fights just, you know, in a blink of an eye. So he's that sort of power that you know, you have to stay switched on at all times. You can't switch off. But you know, I'm a big puncher as well. I'm 14-0 with 13 knockouts. So I'm moving into the, you know, fighting at 154 now. So it was great work for both of us. You know, it was really good physical spar, and I took a lot from it. You know, learned a lot, and you know, I'm coming into the big fights now too. So I'm looking forward to progressing in my career.
Now going with you, you know, it seems like you've worked with, you know, a lot of great guys. I mean, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere down the line you even sparred Ryan Garcia as well.
Yeah.
What was that experience like working with Ryan Garcia?
Garcia doesn't forget that time. Punched the fuck out of him.
Oh,
yeah. So no, I sparred Garcia back a couple of years ago, and you know, give it to him. He wasn't too pleased at the end of. I was meant to spar him, and the Wednesday we went in the Wednesday. He was in an hour early, and he was sparring some wee small fella. So you know, that's a fight that I would love now as well. You know, Ryan Garcia. We had a bit of back and forth online. He was sending me very abusing messages. He was in my DMs crying about saying I said that Luke Campbell was going to beat him the time he was fighting Luke Campbell in an interview with Sky Sports, and Garcia wasn't too pleased. But I think he's calling out a lot of guys, and why not fight me? You know, I remember him saying to me that when I step up, you know, he'll be there to fight me. So let's get it on. Garcia can get a bit of revenge if he wants it. You know.
What do you mean revenge? Like, what do you mean? Like, was the sparring like lopsided? I mean, you don't have to go in details, right? But you mentioned the word revenge, so I don't understand. But
well, the sparring lasted 4 rounds. Put it that way. You know, it was meant to be more, but Garcia got out after 4, and you know, he wasn't too pleased after it. That's all I can say. But when back then he's a very timid guy. He wasn't as vocal as he is now. He's a very shy-like character, and now he seems to be talking the talk. So let's get the business, and maybe we can get this fight in the future. He's on about fighting at 147, 154. I'm ready. You know, anytime, any day, any place. All you have to do is reach out to my team, and we'll get the fight on.
With that sparring session, you know, because I know sparring at the end of the day, you know, I know Ryan might be looking at like an Errol Spence or guys like that. So the idea of maybe luring him in, is that, you think it would be realistic? You think Ryan would want to take the fight with you when he's coming off the win with Devin and all the...
Well, if he's you know, brave enough and he wants to fight, I know it, you know, it wouldn't make sense really looking from an outsider's view. But if he wants to go in and settle something that he cried about, you know, messaging me, he was, if you've seen some of the messages he sent, you know, it's funny, so it is. But
was the sparring this bad that you like at the end of the day mentioned that revenge and, you know, I mean, mentioning brave, things like that?
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, he was lifting his knee a couple of times in the corner. We had to get him to, you know, stop turning, but it was a savage beatdown.
Well, I mean, we'll see if Ryan will, you know, because I know Ryan has a lot of options at the moment. And with that, what any upcoming fights or anything come up with you?
Yeah, I'm fighting end of July in the UK, so it's going to be an exciting fight. The fans are going to be really excited. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but once it's announced, you know, the fans are going to be very excited about it. It's a big fight in the back over in the UK, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to going in, getting another knockout, keeping this knockout streak going. You know, I want to entertain people. I want to be recognised in world boxing, and any of the guys, you know, at 154, 147, Fundora, them guys, I want, you know, them all. I'm over here in the USA getting all the work that I need and I want, and I know what level I'm at. You know, I've been in with the best. I'm ready now. I'm at a good stage in my career now. I'm ready to push on.
All right, where can they follow you at social media?
Stevie_Mckenna.
Awesome, thank you.